I have huge freaking news. We're moving to Poland. So I'm going to tell you all about everything that's been going on for the last month. So we were sitting at home and we were contemplating life, and the last time we went to Lake Tahoe, we really wanted to move there. That was the goal. And I got a farmer's tan going on. Anyway, her parents flew out from Poland, and we did a month-long vacation. You guys saw it on the channel, and we just felt at home in Lake Tahoe. It was comfortable. There was trees and the lake and outdoor activities, and it's just the perfect environment to live in. The only issue is that it's extremely expensive. The house that we were looking at was $750,000, and it's perfect, but it's really, really pricey. Even with a 5 to 20% down, I mean, our mortgage payments would be $3,000 to $4,000 a month, which is absurd. It's just too expensive. I could have made do because I work better under pressure. When I have to do something, I manage to make more money. So it's this fire under my butt. And so the plan was sell the place here once the Raiders stadium is built so that we can have some more money, and then use that for a down payment for the house in Lake Tahoe. And then eventually her parents would move out here, and with the grandkids and all that, and walking in the park, and going bike riding. But then her dad has a business in Ada's dad has a business in Poland. It's a convenience store, and so it'd be difficult for him to cut his life there and for them to come out here. And so what was it, a week ago, maybe a little bit more, I came home and she said, what do you think about moving to Poland? And it was like a bomb that just dropped on me. I couldn't process all of the things that needed to be done for that to actually become a reality. So I was cool. So we started talking for many hours, and then we finally went to bed, and I spent the next 2 days driving in the car, 10 to 12 hour days. And you do your best thinking in the car. So I spent the next few days just mulling it over in my head, and what I need to do, what I need to sell. Should I sell the house right away, or should I wait and rent it out while we're over there and then sell it once the Raiders get here? And once I contemplated all of the aspects of it, the practicality of it and the logistics of the move, I ended up realizing that it's actually a really, really good decision, and I don't understand why I didn't come up with it. I was upset at that, because with dollars to the Polish currency, which is zloty, it's almost 1 to 4. So whatever money I have here, I get to multiply it by 4 and use it over there. And essentially the cost of living is the same as it is here. It's just in a different currency. So, a good apartment's $1,200 a month, but over there it's 1,200 zloty, which is $300. I mean, it's dumb how logical it sounded. And healthcare system out there is absolutely fantastic. It's pretty much going to be a free pregnancy. Plus, once we have the baby, the Polish government wants to incentivize more Polish people to have babies so they can grow the population. So they're paying $1,000 or 1,000 zloty a month to have your baby for the first year. So it's a no-brainer. And the fact that just the medical alone is going to save us about $10,000 to $20,000 on a pregnancy here in America, and we don't have to spend that at all over there. And all of her family is still out there, every single one of them. So she's going to be close to family, and I get it. She's pregnant and she's nesting and she wants to be close to family and everything. And I literally have no ties over here. Yes, I have friends, and my mom and dad live here, but they're also 6 months in Poland and 6 months over here. So no biggie. I don't even see my friends anymore because I work so much, and they're all working so much, because in America you have this mindset of just go and work and make a ton of money and then you can relax. And over there it's very family oriented, and hang out with your friends and go to a local pub and just be together. There's no capitalistic mindset. Here in America, it's this capitalism, bigger, better, keeping up with the Joneses, get the Mercedes, get the big house, have 2.5 kids. You know, it's I think that was the biggest hurdle that I had to get over in my head, was I don't need any of that stuff, but American society tells me that I do, so it's like ingrained in my subconscious that you need to get bigger and better and have all these things, and that's what I've been striving towards, and that's why I've been working so hard and putting in these, 12-hour days and getting 160 rides a week and making the income that I'm making so that I can get to that next level. But over there, if I sell everything that I have here, I'm already at that next level. Like, once I sell my house, say, just for example, I get $100,000 cash out of this house after the closing and fees and everything. Multiply that by 4. You have 400,000 zloty, or dollars, whatever, however you want to look at it, it's the same. If somebody just gave you right now $400,000, you'd probably quit your job and figure out how that money can make money for you, right? So it's the exact same thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to side hustle. I'm going to work on things that I've been working on online. I'm still making money on the internet, so it allows me a little bit of like wiggle room, plus that times 4. And I can make moves with this money. I can, build a life with this money and strategically place it so that it gains interest over here and starts growing an investment, in a house or whatever. And it's just going to be such an easy transition. And I wish I would have thought about this, or at least I wish we would have had like the talk 8 months ago, so I could have strategically started planning for this. Because here's the big news: we're moving to Poland in December. That's in 2.5 months, not even 2 months and 15 days. Which was the original plan, was to go to Europe like we do every winter for Christmas and New Year. We were going to go for 3 weeks starting December 20th. But once we figured out all the logistics of our situation, we're just going to move on December 20th. So I have to find somebody to rent this place for at least a year. At least a year. I have to sell all of my belongings, all the couches, all the treadmills, the weights. I've already sold my tool set, a lot of stuff out of the garage, camping equipment, small appliances like the juicer, the blender, all that stuff, which is kind of cool because the best sales tactic that I can ever share to you is once somebody's bought something from you, it's much more easy to get them to give you more money for more stuff. So the other day I had a guy in here and he bought my toolkit, which was a lot of tools, like it was everything. And he already had his money out, so I was like, hey, you want to buy my bike? Hey, you want to buy this skateboard? So he ended up buying my bike and my skateboard also. And this lady today came in for a juicer, and then she looked around the house and she just moved into town and she doesn't have anything. So she's probably going to get the couches, the beds, the tables, the chairs, the treadmill, and the weight set, all from just buying one juicer. So sales tactics, they are amazing. So essentially what I'm getting at is I've got it under control. I'm a little bit stressed out, but I speak the language fluently. My reading is probably at a 2nd or 3rd grade level, so I got to work on that. But internet, Google Translate, it's going to be super easy. We have a ton of family out there, so the family infrastructure is there. We're going to have the tribe to help raise the baby. We have 4 seasons out there. You can go out in the summertime to a park and go for a walk. Here in Vegas, you can't do that. Like, you go out to a park in the summertime, you're the only person there, and you're going to die in 20 minutes because it's 122 degrees. It's ridiculous. So it's going to be really nice, like, getting back to the social basics, like the non-capitalistic, family-oriented mindset. And that's the cool thing about Poland, is that everybody kind of drives crappy cars because it rains there a lot. So everybody's car is covered in dirt. Like, yeah, you can have a Mercedes, but it's just as dirty as the Volkswagen Polo right next to it. So, yeah, it's going to be nice not having this capitalistic mindset shoved down my throat that I need all these bigger, better things. I just need a nice place to live. I need to love my wife. I need to have, this future baby that we're having. Big announcement. Oh my God. Yeah. we're moving to Poland, but Ada's pregnant. She's about 8 weeks along, so I'm gonna be a dad. It's crazy, right? Like, I mean, I'm 31, so it's about time, but I never thought I'd see myself as a dad. So there's the second big news. I'm gonna be a dad. Yay. Leave a thumbs up if you like the fact that I'm gonna be a dad. I appreciate that. Or leave it in the comments what you think about my capacity of being a father. Yeah, so we're having a baby. We're moving to Poland. Gonna be close to family, and it's gonna be really, really nice. I look forward to this journey. Still a little bit, you know, scared about selling everything and moving halfway across the planet. But I'm a guy, I'm resilient. I can bounce back from pretty much anything. And I think this is going to be a really fun adventure. And I honestly think that it's the better option than living here. I want to close with this. If you live in a place where there's driving billboards in the downtown area that have half-naked women that are advertising prostitution, that's not a place to bring your kids or raise your kids. So for all those people bringing their children to Las Vegas, for shame. Just epically bad parenting. And for all those people raising children in Las Vegas, I'm sorry, but this is just not a good environment. Prostitution and drugs and gambling, that's not what you want to bring your kids up in. So I'm moving to Poland. You guys are going to join me on this journey because I'm documenting everything for sure. Like, you're going to be my therapy going through this entire process. So stay tuned for everything. I will keep you updated on the move as much as I can and me selling my shit. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel so you can follow my whole journey. And I will see you tomorrow. Later.